Hello, welcome to my bomb making workshop. Basics of bomb making are the pizza base, which we're going to be using to construct a clock. We've got the toilet roll tubes, which are going to be the bomb explosive part itself. The red paint, which identifies the toilet roll tubes as bombs. And of course the marker pen for drawing on the hands of the clock. First we're going to concentrate in bomb making on how we make the clock itself, which is a vital part of the bomb. The clock, when it counts down, sends the electrical signal to the explosive and detonates the whole device. So obviously we're using the pizza box, and luckily for us, because it's a Pizza Express pizza box, it's already got this circle on it, so we can use that. So you just want to make a cut up the side, like so. Doesn't have to be neat, just as long as you manage to get the face out of it. That's alright. Quickly along the side, chuck that bit away. And now a bit more careful, we cut out the circle. It's very vital that you get it as circular as possible, because otherwise your clock's not going to work right. And in fact it's just going to look very, very stupid. You hardly want to be in a situation where you're trying to blow up a major centre of government, say, and your clock looks naff. So really, you can, if you're making this at home, obviously you can do it a lot more carefully than I can. And it's important to note that during bomb making, because of the dangerous nature of scissors, and in the detonation of the final bomb itself, that you should probably have a parent or guardian giving you a hand with it, otherwise you might get injured, and we don't want that really. So now we've got the circular face, and this will be the face itself, this bit here, and we make it into the face very, very simply by using the marker pen and drawing two hands on it. There we have the clock completed. Obviously you can set the hands at whatever combination you feel like it works best at. So, but I quite like the 90-degree angle. So that's the clock made. And in the next step we'll move on to making the actual bomb component itself. Right, okay, we're going to move on now that we've made the clock. We're going to move on to making the actual bomb itself, which is quite an important part of it. Obviously if you don't have a bomb part and just a clock, it's not going to explode. So what we've got to make the bomb is you've got 4 toilet roll tubes, some red paint, a painting dealie, some tape, and this is when the rest of the pizza box comes in handy as a palette. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to tape 2 toilet roll tubes together to make sort of 8 shape. It's not entirely important that you get this looking good. The aesthetic nature of the bomb isn't quite so important as its explosive capabilities. So just a couple of bits of tape round should do it. And of course you're going to paint it afterwards, so it shouldn't matter too much. Some of you, if you've got a lot more time and you really want to make it looking flash, you could papier-mâché around them afterwards. I personally don't do that. I just like to go for the rough look. So we've got it looking like this, sort of a pair of binoculars type thing, and we just do exactly the same with these two. Shouldn't take 2 minutes. It's a very, very quick way to do this. As you can see, bomb making is not a very difficult art. Even with limited experience, you two could make this bomb. And of course it adds that little bit extra to your revolutionary movement or terror organisation, or just your scout group if that's what you so wish. So there we have them taped together. We've got two sets like this, and all we do is we put them together like this, and we tape that together. Just tape that around the middle. And that'll keep it all together. And if you want to iron out the kinks left by larger bits of tape, you can sort of roll up little bits and hold it together in the middle like that, just in there. That should hold it together. And now what we want to do with it, we want to get it painted. So we've got our palette, our paint, our brush, bucket of water. Very important to have a bucket of water for diluting the paint. So we just put a big splodge on there, that'll do, lovely. Get a little bit of water in, get it all nice and fluid. Don't want it to be too sticky and tacky, that wouldn't be good. And we just really get loads of paint on the brush and just go to town on it, like that. We are now in the final stages of making the balm. You should have painted it all by now, and it should look a bit like this. So this is the explosive part already, and all that we've now got to do to finish it off is to bring the clock part and the explosive part together, which is very simple to do. We want our tape, and what we want to do is we want to take quite a big piece of tape, about that much, and we want to fold it in half and then bring it up like that, so we've got a little circle of stickiness, and then we want to press it into about there on the back of the clock face and just stick it onto the front of the balm like so. So there we have our finished balm. And now you know everything you need to know to make one. It's up to you to make it and go out and use it against whichever centre of government you feel fit.